All right, welcome back. We're with the Chief of Police of Houma. There he is, Todd Duplantis, Sergeant Kyle Faulk. And one of the things the Chief hoped to do with National Night Out and all these neighborhood watch, he wanted the police to become part of the community. Let's show a picture. Prime example. There it is, Sergeant Kyle Faulk.
That's the false shuffle.
Yep, there you go, the false shuffle.
False
you learned that from me, didn't you?
That's right.
And look at Chief in the background enjoying the moment, and then you got
Lieutenant
Form in the background.
notes.
So, but that's the whole idea of the humanizing of the police force to try to get people involved. And look, when you get serious, you got to get serious.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a time for fun. And also, want to show a little girl on Night Out Against Crime. So let's roll in some tape.
Tell everybody that's watching TV right now about what they should do.
Join the neighborhood watch.
Join the neighborhood watch. Well, there you go, folks. You heard it live here from Reagan at the Municipal Auditorium, and we're having a great time. That's right?
Yep.
Give me 5.
All right. That's the thing where you're trying to get kids at a young age, Chief, to start participating, and they watch all the shows and they see all the bad cops on TV, but you're trying to show them that the cops are good and the police are good, and so they ought to get involved and get used to them, right?
Correct. We just wanted to get out in the community and to the kids and everybody, hey, we friends, and we want to just make it a safe place for everybody, to raise their families. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, too, Martin, just to tell you how successful the Neighborhood Watch has been for Houma, speaking a minute of the block captains, especially recently with Roberta Grove, I spoke to the block captain on National Night Out. They reduced their criminal complaint volume by 50%. Over 50% of the calls that come in for service for our agency were reduced by 50%. And that speaks volume for what they've been able to accomplish in that neighborhood. And it also, not only does it make it a more pleasant place for them to live and raise their children, but it makes our job a lot easier because we don't have half the complaints that we had prior to the Neighborhood Watch program.
What kind of heartfelt response are you getting from not only, I had a lady call me, she was just elated that the program has grown that much and wanted to know if our cameras would be there, and just ironically, cameras were riding around with y'all, documenting it. So it is something that the residents also look forward to, don't they?
Yeah, 3 years ago, it wasn't. If you'd asked me 3 years ago if it would have grown this big, ain't no way. It just, when I arrived at Wright Avenue to see all of them people, I was just elated. I didn't know where to turn. I was so excited.
It's growing every year. It was actually started with NATW and National Association Town Watch in 1981, and in 1984, under the direction of Executive Director Matt Peskin, they introduced the National Night Out Against Crime, which is the America's National Night Out Against Crime, and basically it's just to bring awareness to the criminal element in your neighborhood and bridging the gap between law enforcement and the civilians that live in the community. And it also raises the awareness of the neighborhood watch groups and what they're all about. And I tell you what, it's a fantastic program, and in the last 20 years of its existence has really made a tremendous effect. I think they actually have over 6,500 programs to counter drug terrorism and crime throughout the country as we speak.
Bayou Towers, right here, Bayou Towers, there was almost 100 people that was present for Bayou Towers. And when we walked in, it's like they literally just clapped. And it's just, it was such a
And I got to tell you, they look forward to us coming every year because the chief has a line when we get there with everybody looking to dance with him.
Yeah.
You got to get used to that, don't you?
Yeah, I got to get used to it.
You been taking dance lessons?
No, I haven't been.
Well, obviously, Sergeant Faulk hadn't either, by the looks of that.
That's right.
But no, let me ask you, if you there's the parish president.
Yeah, he was with me for that night, and as you can see, Snowball. This is Snowball stands that they had out there. There's actually 2-3 sites had snowballs. This is Wright Avenue.
It's a big crowd in the background.
Oh, well, this is Maple Street Park. It was huge, and they had face painters, and everybody just having a good old time.
Let's take a call while we're looking at some of these pictures. Here we go.
It's fire department.
HTV, welcome to Bayou Time. Would you like to make a comment?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I just want to know, I want to say one thing. In my yard, I got a gator. I'm not sure what can I do with that.
You got a what?
A gator, about 4.5, 5 foot.
A gator?
Yes, sir.
About 4.5 feet?
Yes, sir.
Don't shoot him. Don't shoot them for sure, but
You can call
well, who can they call?
They can call the Terrebonne Parish or call our agency at 873-6371. They'll get in touch with the nuisance alligator man and go out and properly dispose of that particular type of
You
animal.
know what, and I got to tell you, sir, I would normally think calls like that, people used to joke with me on the air, but one night I get off of work and my pool was heated, so I go sit in it to relax, and a shadow passes in front of me, a doggone gator in my swimming pool.
Wow.
So needless to say, I was out the pool fairly quick. So you got a 4.5 footer, huh?
Yes, sir. I got my chicken and all out there. I was gonna cook something up with them, but I can't shoot them now.
No, you can't shoot them. Nope, you can't do that. So call the police. They'll get you in touch with the nuisance guy. Okay?
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye. HTV, welcome to Bayou Time. Your question or comment, please.
What's happening, man?
What's happening, Ricky? How you doing tonight?
Pretty good there, bro.
All right.
I just called in because I seen Mr. Faulk over there.
Yeah.
Well, what's this here? I hear you scared of snakes.
He is scared of
That's
snakes.
right.
That's a fact. But
Man,
that's
that's
all right.
like a big old piece of spaghetti, man. Don't worry about no snakes.
You not scared of snakes, Ricky?
I ain't scared of snakes. Snakes are scared of me.
Well, I would be too.
I can guarantee you see a carpet or border moccasin that's either a belt or a freaking some kind of freaking ornament I'll make out of it. No big deal.
Hey, you
I'll
got
skin that freaking
Hey.
dried up.
Now let's get serious. You got a question or what?
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to thank them old gentlemen out there for doing their job, because like I said, they do a good job when they do it.
Thank
But the thing is, this neighborhood watch, we've got to have just a few more neighborhood watches. That way it protects y'all butt too. Because y'all don't get paid enough. Let's just put it that way. I know this
That's
to be a fact.
That is a fact. You are correct about that.
You ain't gonna catch Trigger Ricky dodging bullets for the pay y'all get.
All right. Well, we
But
appreciate it.
and I'm going to say it right now. I want to tell Mr. Michel Claudet, I think he needs to check into a raise for each and every one of you people that put your lives on the line in Terrebonne Parish.
All right. We appreciate the call, Ricky.
All right, well, I didn't
Hey.
mean to pick on your car, but hey, I ain't scared of snakes.
You got All right. With that said, we're going to take a break. It's always enlightening moments here on Bayou Time. When we come back, more phone calls, hopefully a little smoother. We'll be right back. Don't go away.